Today is November 22nd. I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick, but I really want to go thrifting today. So I'm gonna put a mask on and I'm gonna go thrifting. And then if I find anything good, you will know about it. Okay, so I'm gonna go brush my teeth and we'll leave. I guess it really is that simple. I did go thrifting today, but I only came back with 2 bowls. I was there for 6 hours. They're not like especially cute, but I just needed bowls because the ones that I have hold like 1 Cheerio. And then I stopped at Safeway and I got some creamer for paws. I didn't actually need creamer, pause, because I already have creamer, but the flavor was cookie butter and I had to have it because my favorite drink at Dutch Bros is the cookie butter latte. This sort of tastes like it, I guess. I've been making coffee at home with pre-bottled espresso. Low-key tastes really bad, so I had to get the creamer, pause. Hashtag Creamer Nation. Anyway, I just want to tell you a little story about what happened to me when I was at the thrift store. It was nothing bad. It was nothing bad. It was just like a moment where I was thinking about the way I am, I guess. I was at the thrift store. At some point, I ended up finding a Britney Spears tour shirt from 1999. It was an original. It was like single stitched, 100% cotton. It was gorgeous. Excellent condition. It was very cool. So I added it to my pile, and when I was trying it on, I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, this isn't me. So I decided to leave it on the putback rack for another thrift baddie, and then probably like 10 minutes later I was going through the racks again and I happened to notice 2 people going through the racks at like lightning speed, and they were like corresponding with each other, so like I knew they were like a team of some sort. And then I saw their cart and it was full of clothes and I was like, oh my god, these are resellers. And I was like, they're gonna get the Britney shirt. Yeah, it was too late. They got the Britney shirt. And then I had this thought where I was like, well, I should have just kept it, even though I already made the decision that I didn't need it because it didn't look right on me and it wasn't something I would wear. It just wasn't something that I valued. I don't know. I had a lot of thoughts about this because I realized that I was like having negative feelings about this, and I tried my best to like think of like how a normal person would think about this. And I think it was just because I was in their proximity. Their cart was within like a yard of me and they were like talking about it like, oh my god, I can't believe I found this. I was like, Jal, let's take a deep breath. Like, why are you crashing out over this? Like, you didn't even want it. So I was trying to think of a better way to think about it, and I was like, you know what? They're hustling. And by the way, I'm not specifically against Depop sellers. I really think that there is just such an abundance of clothing. Every single one of us could be a reseller and we would not make a dent in the amount of clothing that there is in this world. Like, that's not the part I'm against. It was just that I had this negative feeling that I had to overcome. At the end of the day, it was just because I wanted to leave a surprise for like a baddie. I don't know. So do I think it would have been better off with me? It's really hard to say because I can't say with full certainty I would have worn it. So I guess my full answer is inconclusive. That was just something that happened to me today. Then I went and got creamer, debated going to McDonald's, but then I was like, so I made the adult decision to eat leftovers. I don't regret it, but in the moment it was very sad. And now I'm watching Ashley Best Dressed. It got me really inspired. I think I'm gonna make a video where I go over some of my recent thrift finds, because I didn't find anything this thrift trip despite being there for 6 hours. I did find a pair of Quicksilver shorts though, but I didn't mention those just because it sounds more dramatic if I say I only brought home 2 bowls. 2 bowls and a pair of shorts just doesn't quite roll off the tongue. But I found some really nice stuff from the thrift store recently, so I think after I do laundry, I'm gonna show off a couple of my favorite pieces. I've really started to take my fits more seriously recently. There was a very long period of time where I would just wear shorts and a sweatshirt. Like, I did not care, but I recently started caring, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm single and I'm trying to attract a mate, or if it's true to my character and I actually like to dress Well, I think I know myself pretty well, and even I don't know that. So I guess I'll get back to you on that if I ever got a boyfriend, which I actually met this guy recently. Today's Saturday, the 22nd, and I met him on Thursday. I thought he was really cute. I think he's way too smart for me though. At the end of the day, it's who you think about while you're thrifting. I was not really thinking about him that much. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how that evolves. But for right now, no shite prospects, nothing even close. I don't know if I did an update on that one guy that I went on a Hinge date with. The one that I thought I was getting along with really well. He didn't text me back. He did not text me back, which actually really surprised me. And I was a little bummed, but I don't really think that people you date on Hinge really like matter. I get a little bit bummed, but at the end of the day, like, it's nothing to get your panties in a bunch over. Is it like a responsible and adult thing to like send a goodbye message, be like, I'm not interested? Yes, of course it is. Like, that's a very decent thing to do. However, I don't think it's a requirement. I don't think it's mandatory, because the assumption is that you're seeing multiple people. It's just something you understand. Do the people who send those stand out among the others who do not do as good of a job departing? Yeah, it's a very nice thing to do, to send a message to let somebody know that you're ghosting them. But I really don't, I'm gonna put this down, but I really don't think it's realistic. I just gotta get over it, and I did. The only thing is, I was just a little bit surprised. I really thought that we got along and we were laughing the whole time. However, I know that my husband or wife or spouse, I know that they would never do that to me, so I just gotta wait for what I deserve. Because it's coming, pause, and I can't wait. Well, I can wait. I have to. I'm really enjoying being single, but sometimes I just get a little bit bored, and sometimes I wish I had that person to like text and tell about my day, but then I remember I have my sister. Anyway, I'm very sore from playing basketball. I played basketball with some people from my school, some I consider friends. There were a couple odd things that happened. I don't know if I have like time to tell it right now because I've been speaking for like hours, but I'll probably talk about it later. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. Oh, also, this film that I did when I was, I think, 21, that finally made it onto like YouTube and Instagram and stuff. And so I was tagged in this little reel, and a bunch of people from my school came up to me in person. They were like, oh my god, I saw that film you're in, or like, I saw the trailer. Dude, I was getting glazed like all week. Pause. I have not had that much attention in so long, and it was really scaring me. I noticed that instead of like reacting to the glaze, I would just kind of freeze up. I was trying so hard to be like, thank you so much. Like, I've said thank you so many times, and like, I don't know, eventually like I just was getting a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know, I do like attention, but like I don't get attention honestly. And so when I was getting attention, my body did not know how to react. So yeah, that was my day a couple days ago. I want to play basketball again. Bye. Today is November 24th, and I'm filling in for somebody at the station at 12 to 2 p.m. So here's what I'm wearing. I have some new old Converse, pinstripe brown pants, a shirt that has the radio logo on it, and big red lips, and big sharp teeth. I used a gua sha this morning so that I could feel a little bit more confident about myself, because I've been feeling a little down in the dumps about myself. Then afterward, I have to go to the store and get some art supplies for a secret project. It's my final. And then I'm gonna come back home and I'm gonna work on the project. Then I'm gonna go to bed. I guess, let's go. I can't deny it anymore. I have the freaking suds. I feel like shit. Why does having a cold make like your ears itch? Here's what I have to do. I have to make a freaking zine page that was due yesterday, but technically it's due tomorrow because I need to hand it in. So I don't really know why she made it due yesterday online, even though like we're bringing it in person. Anyway, keeping that in mind, I didn't even do it even, so I guess that's why. I need to do 2 freaking essay-long replies. I need to do some annotations, and then I need to freaking pack because I'm freaking going home on freaking Wednesday. I think I'm gonna make like some sort of like burrito bowl thing for dinner. I really just want ground beef, honestly. I bought a pepper, so I'm gonna like saute some peppers and onions. I don't have any tortillas, so I think I'll just eat it whole, pause. And I have a lot of fruit, so I think I'm gonna eat a pomegranate and we'll call it a day. When I got home, I started watching Best Dressed on YouTube. Nostalgia's gonna kill me, I think. It just makes me realize how trivial things are. For some reason, like watching these videos, namely Ashley's relationship with David, I remember watching those videos and being like, holy crap, like this, dude, this relationship is like the best thing ever. But like that doesn't mean anything anymore because they're like broken up and stuff. It doesn't mean anything anymore. I don't want to say like what was the point of all of that, because like obviously it's to learn and grow, but like it's just crazy how like all this stuff that happened in my life doesn't even affect me in a tangible way right now. It's all internal, nothing to grab. All it did was cement the structure that my brain uses to freaking make decisions or something. I am so tired. Why the freak did I wait so long to make my Z page? It's only 15 points. Should I just half send? Yes, I am saying that because I heard that in the series of Best Dressed videos from 2019. And Ashley didn't even say it. Freaking her boyfriend did. Also, I went to the store today to get some food for dinner. And on my way back, I got munchies because like I really wanted it. Also, another reason that I want to make this simple bowl is because it usually lasts me 2 days. Since I'm leaving for Thanksgiving break, like I don't really want anything in my fridge like left to rot, so it's best if I don't have any leftovers. The freaking devil on my shoulder is like, well, if you don't want any leftovers, then just go to like Dave's Hot Chicken or something. But I'm responsible, okay? We're not going to Dave's. We're going to my fridge to make a nice home-cooked meal that I'm probably gonna regret in the morning, because I usually do, because I need to get my stomach put under investigation. Why do I feel like throwing up after I eat? I really genuinely don't know if it's anxiety or if I have IBS. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm lying. I just wanted to sound relatable. I actually rarely eat out because I'm trying to stay healthy and also just learn how to cook, I guess. I don't know. It might freaking come in handy. Anyway, I'm gonna eat now because I'm starving. Okay, here's the meal that I ended up making. I put some Greek yogurt here because I don't have any sour cream, but I feel like it'll be about the same thing maybe. And see, I have this placemat, but every time I eat at my table, I take it off so that I don't have to wash it because it's easier to just wipe down the table. Yet, I'm just gonna keep it, even though I don't use it how it's intended. It looks cute when not in use, which is a lot